Water may seem very abundant on our Earth. It makes up over 70% of our surface and appears to be never-ending. However, only 2.5% of our Earth's water is freshwater. Due to most of that freshwater on Earth being frozen in glaciers and ice sheets, the amount of accessible freshwater is only 1% of the total freshwater on Earth. When you do the math on this, the amount of usable water on Earth is much more scarce. Only 0.007% of all water on Earth is available as drinking water for humans and other animals that populate this planet. While 0.007% doesn't seem like that much, the total volume of water on Earth is 1.386 billion kilometers cubed. This means that there are about 9,702,000 cubic kilometers of available, readily usable freshwater on Earth. If distributed evenly and recycled properly, this would be plenty to keep humans thriving. However, human water usage is incredibly inefficient and incredibly unequal, and the population only continues to grow. Places with heavy rainfall, such as much of the United States and Europe, receive enough rainfall and have enough fresh water for their populations to not go thirsty. Other places with little rainfall and small populations, such as Australia, are also able to have enough water. However, dry areas with large populations, such as much of Africa, have a hard time providing clean water for their people. Wealthy countries with heavy rainfall also use water very inefficiently. Taking long showers, keeping large grassy lawns, eating red meat all consume much more fresh water than necessary. People in these countries eat inefficient foods such as hamburgers, which take 636 gallons of water each to produce. These practices lead to overuse and drain the world's total water supply. Climate change is likely to increase demand for water while shrinking the supply. Warmer temperatures increase the amount of evaporation of water as well as the atmosphere's capacity to hold water. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas, and this warming can lead to a feedback loop of increasing temperature and evaporation. One effect of climate change in the American West is heavier rainfalls as well as longer drought periods. These long drought periods will severely tax this already water-scarce area of the U.S. Also, warmer winters in many places will cause less snowpack and thus less water drainage into our ever-important reservoirs. As time goes on, our population grows and climate change persists, water scarcity will become more of a problem. As you can see on the image to the right of Lake Powell from 1999 to 2014, water levels are already drastically declining in the U.S. To this date in 2020, humans have consumed 1.5 trillion tons of fresh water. National Geographic estimates that by 2025, 1.8 billion people will live in water-scarce areas and about 2/3 of the world will be living in water-stressed areas. There is likely to be 5 times more drought area by 2050, and an estimated 40% of the world's population will be living in areas under severe water stress. All this while water demands increase as the population increases. With water becoming more and more scarce, many speculate that the next world war will be fought over water. Many believe that this coming water crisis is inevitable. However, many have proposed solutions. New technologies such as desalination of seawater and recycling wastewater are being developed. However, as of now, they are too expensive to fully solve the water problem. Other global solutions include educating the public about water usage and efficiency and increasing the price of water to accurately reflect its value. As individuals, we can buy water-efficient appliances, we can not overwater our lawns, and we can stop eating meat. In my opinion, the best thing an individual can do is to go vegetarian. The average meat eater can consume up to 5,000 liters of water a day. One can drastically reduce their footprint just by eating less meat. Our world is on the edge of a global crisis. However, there is still time. Make sure to do whatever you can do to reduce your water usage.